Hey everyone, Ivy Lee Gaming here, and today we're no longer playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. So I'm sure you guys are very quickly going to be aware of what's happened. It's been posted very publicly on all the social medias, the Discord, the Facebooks, everything. Content creators, I'm sure, are all going to make videos talking about this. It's very important, and, well, it's very sad. This is not going to be a video of me hating on the company, complaining, ranting, anything like that. It's going to be a video where I'm honestly a little bit heartbroken, maybe even a little emotional. I told myself I wasn't going to cry, but because I kind of already knew I did have some information I knew this was coming. But now that I'm actually recording and saying it out loud, it sucks. I've loved this game since I saw it 2 years ago. June 2 years ago was the first time I saw a glimpse of what was coming. Over a year ago, I think it was like March, maybe? I started actually playing. I've been playing before the CBT2. I played a little bit in CBT1 of this game, long before global release. So it's been the longest game I've played since like Raid Shadow Legends. And that's because it's beautiful, it's different, it's fun. It kept my interest, even though it was far from perfect. The seasons are a hot mess. The communication with the developers and the decisions they make, not nerfing characters that need to be nerfed, not fixing characters that need to be fixed sometimes. Some of those things are just, okay, yes, they're a hot mess. But at the core of the game itself, I loved it. And the graphic quality, just so beautiful. And I don't know, I think they did a good job making a beautiful product that definitely needed some polishing, but I still loved it. At the end of the day, no matter how much we were annoyed by it, I still loved it. And I always called this a roller coaster of emotion, or a hot mess for good reason. And this is truly the end of the line for Dragonheir now. And I say that because this is the main market about to be terminated. So I'm going to read through this. I haven't read the full post yet in detail. I want to do that with you guys and react and give my insight as I go along. And I mean, I'm sure most people are going to say they're not surprised, kind of could see this coming. An excuse about only in the US though is weird. I don't know why. I feel like the game's just not doing well, period. And it might have needed to be shut down just because of its struggles. Regardless of US and foreign relations, whatever's going on with China and ByteDance and Tencent and all that stuff, I think regardless of all that, the game's just not doing well, and they need to pull it, rebrand it, and bring it back. But I know that there's weird stuff going on right now with Chinese-US relations and a lot of industry-related stuff like this, so it might be part of the excuse, but I don't think it's the full excuse. I've had people already asking me, what about Watcher of Realms? They were affected by the ByteDance stuff. Watcher of Realms is fine. They're not affected at all, apparently. They're great. Moonton's great, so it's definitely not the only excuse. But either way, I'm very, very sad to start reading this, so let's get into it. Dear travelers, thank you for your continued support of Dragonheir Silent Gods. We regret to announce that services for Dragonheir Silent Gods will end in the US on September 16th, 2024 at 4 AM EST. Throughout this journey, your presence has given life to the world of Dragonheir Silent Gods, and we sincerely thank you for your love and support of the game. Unfortunately, we've decided to end service of Dragonheir Silent Gods in the US. We deeply apologize for this and bid farewell to every traveler in the US. Termination details. On July 16th at 4 AM, all in-game top-up services and user registrations will be discontinued. The game will be removed from online marketplaces in the US, and relevant payment services in the region will be disabled. At the same time, US players may request refund through the online marketplace where they made purchases for their unused gameplay currency. Pursuant of the refund policy of the applicable online marketplace, US players can continue to use their existing in-game currency and items until the game ceases operations. For further assistance or inquiries, players can contact our in-game customer service or reach out via Dragonheir-support at nvsgames.com. On September 16th, the game will officially terminate its service and players will no longer be able to access and log into the game. All right, gifts of appreciation. So if we want to party before it's over, guys, as a token of our appreciation for your support, we'll be sending out a gift of appreciation via in-game mail to all players. July 16th. 5 Heliolite die, 20 Starlight, 100 Auto Raid tickets, 50 Multiplicative Challenge tickets, 20 Stamina Bread, 100 Large Potions, 15 refining... Okay, 15 of the bunch of the refining for the forge. And then 1,000,000 golds and some iron ore. These rewards can only be claimed and used before September 16th. After the servers are closed, players in the US will not be able to log in and claim these rewards. As they are a gift, players will not be able to receive refunds for any unclaimed or unused rewards. Please claim them and use them on time. Before the termination of service in the US, we will provide as much support and assistance as we can for players. After the game discontinues service, relevant data and character information for accounts in the US will be archived. Should you have any questions, please contact us via in-game customer service at Dragonheir. So if they're going to archive our accounts, and you're someone that spent a lot or worked really hard in your account, I mean, I guess that gives you the optimism that if the game was to ever relaunch in the future and it's possible to restore your account, that it could be restored, maybe? I don't know. Once again, we express our sincerest gratitude for your support and companionship in Dragonheir. The time we spent exploring Adenthia together will always be cherished, and we look forward to future adventures with you. Yeah, guys, so, whew, that's a lot, right? So some people might be like, well, I don't live in the US, I don't care, I'm gonna still play. That's great, have fun. But you have to, I hope people realize that US is the main market for this game. And if the US goes away, so does a massive amount of the player base, a massive amount of their income, and a massive amount of content creators. So personally, I mean, as a content creator, I think it's pretty obvious that I will not be covering this game anymore after this, because it just doesn't make any sense to do so, knowing that it's terminating. But that doesn't mean I'm stopping today. I'm going to kind of look at some options and talk to my agency. I am in the middle of a sponsorship. So technically, I would like to still finish out my sponsorship. I would hope that I could maybe do some Goodbye Dragonheir live streams in a positive manner, appreciating the game, sharing our fun, doing some summoning parties, summoning whatever the hell I got left, having a little bit of, you know, having a little bit of fun with it and appreciating it for what it was while we can before it's gone. Because my account is a US account as well. My email address, that Google account, is a US account. So my account's gone. I'm not going to play it anymore. Why would I play it? It doesn't make sense. Why would I cover a game that's canceling the majority of its market? We just can't. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm sure you guys are going to see a lot of content creators move on from the game to find other stuff, because they should. That's the fair thing to do. No one should be expected to cover this game once that's gone, unless like, okay, obviously, like in Asia, the game comes to China as a focus, and Chinese content creators are gonna focus it. Okay, that makes sense. But for English-speaking members, doesn't make sense to lose the audience that's already been struggling as it is. So while, as a content creator, and I'm sure all the others are as well, sad and want to support, we also have to be smart for what we're doing for our channels and our businesses, our jobs, and our own sanity. Like, it's sad. It's sad, it's frustrating. And I feel for everybody. There's been so many content creators that have been doing really well with the game, that where this has been their main game. You know, like Gorax really started doing well. Van Horn did pretty well. Personally, I've really felt the opposite. It's just been downhill for a while now, and views just go down and down and down and down and down. And there's only, you know, there's only so many people playing, and new accounts. Kind of hard to hype up right now, given the seasonal setup. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to say anymore. I'm just sad. This has been my favorite game I've played in so long. I've been a part of the beginning. I feel like I was a consultant in many cases. We talked about game slogans and how to brand the game. What's the game style? We talked about the content creator programs and I would give any, if they had random questions, I felt like I would give my advice as much as I could from my experience dealing with many games, many content creator programs, many whatever. Like I feel really emotionally invested in this game, as well as obviously my time. When it comes to like the sponsorship, that sucks, of course, that I know that's ending, but I didn't expect that to last forever, and I would have played Dragonheir without a sponsorship as long as it was worth it financially, YouTube-wise. I started playing Dragonheir with no sponsorship, so if you guys are wondering, oh, you're just a sponsored streamer, whatever, like, no, I actually started this game with zero sponsorship, with me reaching out to them saying, I want to cover your game, I want to be involved, I want to see what's going on, because your game is beautiful. So it all just sucks. It sucks from a personal level of loving to play the game and appreciating how nice it was. It sucks from a business standpoint of there goes a game that I actually enjoyed covering, and there goes a sponsorship that allowed me a very nice, comfortable living, helping me to be able to build my house here in Romania as we are starting to try to get that rolling. That's going to be a big chunk out of my, yeah, what I was used to getting as income. But, you know what? It's okay. At the end of the day, I mean, for me, it's okay. Personally, I'll be, like, as a content creator and my life and my job side of things, I'm fine. I work for FATELESS now. Everything is amazing to, like, get that all rolling and have some excitement there. The first beta won't, like, the first early betas won't be till, like, the end of the year. But they are planning to have their game launch, that will have the game launch in, like, the summer of next year. Like, globally, guys. So it's not that far away. It's gonna, I mean, it is far away. It's over a year away would be the goal. Date's subject to change, but still. So I'm excited for that. But you know what? The hard part is there's not a lot of competitors right now to Dragonheir. Like, if you don't like Watcher of Realms style gameplay, which is completely different, there's nothing else to play. Like, I have had so many people that knew bad news was coming be like, what am I gonna do? Like, no, there's nothing else I like. I'm like, yeah, Dragonheir was just different and fun, and the graphics is good. Like, I've even had some people already go back to Raid. Oh god. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad, guys. I'm sad. We're just kind of rambling at this point. I know, I'm sorry. But I'm just sad. And I do want to take a moment to, like, just to give my best wishes to the staff. Like, Evelyn has been there from the start for me as a contact, and I could tell she has passion for her job and for the game. And I'm not sure how this affects her. Does she lose, like, did half the staff lose their jobs? Is everyone gone? Or is still the same staff that's going to continue just without the US support and without US audience, and everything else is going to continue as normal? I don't even know. But does this affect more than the US region? I think it does. I'm sorry, but it's... Obviously, they're only closing supposedly US accounts. I'm guessing that means if you link your account to a Google address that's in the US, then your account's gone. It's the only way I could see them doing it. But at the end of the day, it's just gonna kill the community. The community's gone. Unless you're in another, if you're like not English speaking, strong Russian community or something, or like I said, they are in China and they focus China instead or something, then sure, you're gonna not even care about the US, whatever. But the English speaking community, it's dead. The game's done. The game is done. So, alright guys. I guess stay tuned for me. I don't know if this is my last Dragonheir video ever. Maybe. It might be. Otherwise, I will possibly still try to post and share stuff because we still have 2 months to play. And for those that are not in the US that are going to continue playing, I will definitely consider trying to still make some content for now as we transition away from the game shutting down. So we'll see. I don't know what it holds. I don't know if I'm hoping, again, I'm hoping maybe to do a live stream or two to a goodbye Dragonheir. At least a happy, sad, whatever mixed party. But at the end of the day, I have nothing but love and respect for the game and the people involved. Just because we didn't agree with their decisions doesn't mean I don't still feel terrible that this is happening to them as a company. And yeah, I'm just really sad right now, guys. So let me know what you think. Please be respectful in the comments. Yeah. And obviously, do what you gotta do. Like they said, they will help customer service-wise. They expect people to ask for refunds. I'm not gonna ask for refunds. I hope no content creator that's made money from them would, out of just respect of although they might just issue them, but I feel like they paid my bills. I put money back into the game. I'm okay. I'm not gonna ask for the money back. Yeah. But anyway, all right. Ramble's over. I'll see you guys in the next video. Whether or not that's Dragonheir, I have no idea.